guys, it's coffee time. I have ice in my coffee today because it's necessary, because it was so hot outside today. I have the window open, so if you hear a bunch of excess noise, sorry about that. Also sorry that I didn't put up a video yesterday. I filmed it, and I tried to put it up, but it didn't work out. I tried to put it up while I was playing Gamma World at my friend's place, but when I got home it wasn't up, and it was like 2 in the morning by that point, so I was like, but don't worry. Nothing happened in that video. Literally, I started off the video saying, this is gonna be one of those episodes, so feel free to leave. So, you didn't miss much, is what I'm saying. Gamma World, by the way, is super fun. Any of you who have ever played D&D before, or just like tabletop RPGs in general, play Gamma World if you haven't before. Because it is so fun. The idea of it is that, like, all possible universes have converged into one universe because of the big mistake. And the way that you create your character is you roll 2 d20s, and then you get 2 random attributes that make up your character. So, like, my random attributes were electrokinesis, and I was a felinoid, so I was a cat with electric powers, basically, which was awesome. So I called myself Nyan Cat, and the game is vague enough where you get to basically, like, create whatever you want. So, like, my weapon was a 2-handed melee weapon. So I decided that my 2-handed melee weapon was a giant piece of metal that had a rainbow painted on it that I dragged behind myself like a winner. Okay, that's on, so I think that's gonna be too loud. But yes, it was very, very fun. Very fun. If you get a chance to play it, you totally should. One of the guys in our group, his 2 attributes were that he was the stuff of nightmares, and he was wheeled, whatever wheeled or having wheels meant to him. So he decided that he's just like a weird black ball that just rolls around, and when he rolls, as he rolls, the sound that he makes is the sound of dead children singing. And when he fights people, his ability as the stuff of nightmares is that when they look at him, they see whatever their worst nightmare is. But a couple times he rolled badly, and so they saw something where they were like, what? It was great. It was awesome. We were all so weird. I hope we get to play that again, because that was really, really fun. We're hoping to start gaming more often again. When we went to Anime Expo, there was a dude who had a bunch of die. He was selling just a bunch of different dice, and I wanted them. But the thing is, like, I know so many people who have like 8 sets of dice, or just like a box of dice, and I'm like, I have 1 set. I don't need more than 1 set. I have my lucky d20, my unlucky d20, and then I have 1 12-sided, 1 10-sided, no, 1 12-sided, 2 10-sided, 2 8-sided, 2 4-sided, and then 4 6-sided. And I've never really needed more than that. Like, that's a pretty decent set. So I feel like I don't need more dice. They're just so pretty. I just love them so much. I also can't stand it when, yes, I am going to continue talking about D&D and dice, so if this is boring to you, again, feel free to leave. But something that bothers me, and I don't know why, because most of my friends, this is the case, I hate it when the entire set of dice matches. I hate it. I can't stand it. Well, I can stand it. It's not like I throw a fit and leave the room and cry to myself, but like, it feels so unimaginative to me. None of my dice match. None of them match. But they felt right. I did the thing where I went in and I rolled everything. Like, if I really liked the look of something, then I would roll it and see what it wound up being. And then if it gave me a good number, then I bought it. But they look nice together, but they're all different colors. But most of my friends have an entire set in like one color. I don't know. Like, I guess in an efficiency sense, I really like having all different colored die because I can go, oh, I need a 10-sided, where's the orange one? Or I can go, oh, I need a 20-sided, where's my white one? Like, I like that. I like that. Although I'm a color person, we've talked about how I color code things, so you know. You know. Almost everybody forgot their dice though, so like 4 of us were using my dice, which was kind of funny. Because I kept being like, where are both of my 20-sided? And like one would be over there and one was like off to the side, and I was like, yeah. I feel like my 20s are switching though, because the white one has always been my lucky one, and then the like awkward gray one with red lettering has always been my unlucky one. But now it's felt like the white one has been giving me bad numbers, and the awkward gray one has been giving me good numbers, and I'm like, what is this? I feel like the poles are switching. I have a friend who really wants the poles to switch in her lifetime. Like, that's like her goal. Which I think is so awesome. Like, if you're gonna have a goal, it might as well be something like that, right? Yes, so Gamma World. Very fun. You should try it. It helps that we have a really funny DM, though. Luis is so weird. Like, weird in a great way. Which I think applies to the group at large. And a decent number of us had never played D&D before. We all got into the swing of it really easily, so it was really fun. It was really fun. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't get alignments, though. The character sheet in general is way more vague, which I think is okay. It doesn't pretend that it's not vague, if that makes sense. Like, the reason that I get upset with 4-point is that it's like going from one version to the next version. With Gamma World, it's like, it's Gamma World. Here's your character sheet, and you go, oh, it's this big. Cool. So I can't legitimately be upset about things being missing because they were never there to begin with. I don't have an alignment. My two random items were a 15-inch computer monitor and 5 gallons of fuel. I got to roll for those as well. They're all sitting in a wagon in a town that we totally ditched because one guy got a wagon, one guy got a horse, and we all had a bunch of just random huge bulky things, and so we were like, well, this is great because the horse is pulling the wagon and all of our stuff's in the wagon. And then we got really sidetracked and just left the town, and at some point somebody was like, where's our horse? And we were like, so we have none of our items anymore. Whoops. We do have our weapons, though. And one of us has a voucher for the brothel if we ever go back to that city. So that may come in handy someday. Maybe not, though. It's hard to tell. Ice, why are you so awesome? Who thought of you? Who thought of you, Ice? Yep. Science thought of you. Anywho, I think that we're gonna go see Horrible Bosses tonight. Yeah. I'm doing more social things than I normally do. I'm getting back into the swing of being in a place by myself, though, which is nice. But at the same time, I know that when people come back here, I'm gonna go through the same weird, like, I'm not by myself anymore. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice when everybody's back here, and I'm like, hi, friends. How you doing? It'll be fun. So, yep. But I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. It's the weekend! Yes! So excited about the weekend, there are no words.